Hey beautiful, hope you're doing good and taking care of yourself. Today we're talking about the 3.4 special program, banners, collab stuff, and much more. Also, there's gonna be a lunite giveaway. Just like the video and drop a comment below. So first, the 3.4 livestream is officially scheduled for May 29th. And don't worry about the redeem codes because I'll post all of them on my community tab the moment the livestream starts. The actual update should go live around June 10th. And from everything we've seen so far, this genuinely feels like one of the biggest patches they've done in a while. Now for the banners. Phase 1 is expected to feature Lucilla alongside Lumi, Yaohu, and Taoki, while Phase 2 should bring a Kartathea rerun with Yang Yang, Yuanwu, and Mortefi. But the really important part is the Cyberpunk collab banners because a lot of people are confused about how those are supposed to work. From the current info, Lucy and Rebecca are expected to have completely separate banners, instead of being mixed into the normal limited rotation. And apparently, these banners could have their own pity system with no 50-50 involved, which honestly sounds way better than what most people expected. And yeah, Rebecca is still free. That alone already makes this collab feel huge. Tired of paying full prices? Why not use Top Up Live? Top Up Live offers huge discounts on Wuthering Waves and almost everything you can buy in your favorite gacha games. They also support self-top-ups, which means it's easy and safe to handle everything on your own. It's reliable and trusted too, with excellent reviews on Trustpilot. And here's the best part, new users get extra discount, plus an extra off when you use my special link. So don't miss out. Click the link in the description and start saving with Top Up Live today. Now let's talk characters because Lucilla actually surprised me a lot. She's a 5-star Glacio Rectifier character, but what makes her interesting is that she doesn't really feel locked into one role. Depending on how you play her, she can either work as a Glacio-focused support or lean more into Echo skill buffing. So in one setup, she's helping Glacio teams by applying Chafe, boosting Glacio damage, and lowering enemy resistance. But in another setup, she's buffing Echo skill damage and crit damage instead. That flexibility already makes her feel way more valuable long-term. Now, the thing that really makes Lucilla stand out is her focus ring mechanic. Certain attacks and skills let you hold the input and release it at the perfect timing for enhanced effects. Her gameplay loop is built around generating trace and converting it into photos, which she then consumes during her liberation state called reminiscence. Once she enters that state, her attacks evolve, she gains much stronger on-field pressure, and starts triggering additional attacks called Oblivion. What's cool is that those attacks can count as different damage types depending on the mode you're using. So her team synergy changes based on your build. That's actually a pretty smart design. Now Lucy is a completely different story. She's a 5-star Spectro Pistol character, and her entire kit revolves around combo chaining, hacking mechanics, and managing multiple resources at once. Honestly, she looks like one of those characters that'll feel terrible if you don't understand her kit properly, but absolutely insane once you do. Her gameplay revolves around building TCP first and then entering a special mode called Algorithm Compaction. Once she's inside that mode, her attacks become enhanced heavy attack chains, and she starts building another resource called Root Access. And once that fills up, she unlocks her big finisher combo through dual threading and multi-threading. But the funny thing is, if you mess up the setup, she literally starts draining her own HP. So yeah, definitely not a beginner character. And then, her ultimate is probably the coolest part. Instead of just pressing Alt and watching a cutscene, you actually open a hacking interface where you can apply different effects to enemies. You can reduce defense, increase damage taken, apply crowd control, disable attacks, stuff like that. It honestly feels way more interactive than a normal ultimate. Then there's Rebecca, and compared to Lucy, she looks much more controlled and tactical. She focuses more on turrets, hack effects, and maintaining pressure constantly instead of going all in with crazy combo chains. Her kit revolves around 2 modes called Huntress and Guts. Huntress gives her faster gunplay and extra crit damage, while Guts is more aggressive and lets her ignore part of the enemy defense. She keeps switching between both modes during combat, so her gameplay still feels really smooth. She also builds resources called Fervor and Hot Hand. Fervor unlocks enhanced heavy attacks that become a huge part of her damage, while Hot Hand lets her combine both combat modes together for even stronger buffs. And honestly, her ultimate looks insane too. Rebecca pulls out a giant machine gun called Mark 31 HMG and keeps firing non-stop while building overload. The longer she fires, the stronger the damage gets, and once it maxes out, she finishes with a huge attack called Boom! Fireworks! What's nice is that both Lucy and Rebecca share hack mechanics, so they actually feel connected gameplay-wise instead of just random collab characters thrown into the patch. And since Rebecca is free, I already know a lot of people are going to build her no matter what. Now, outside of characters, we're also getting the actual Cyberpunk collab story, which should be separate from the main storyline. But there's also a chance we get Lucilla's companion story, or some kind of continuation leading toward the next region. And honestly, I really hope they keep expanding the world properly, because the recent story direction has actually been pretty good. We're also getting multiple new locations, including Sakura Market, Lucy's house, Night City Bridge, and apparently even the moon's surface. Yeah, this update sounds massive. And then there's the event lineup, which honestly looks packed. We've got Kurotato, which apparently plays kind of like a survival mode where you fight nonstop waves while stacking upgrades. That one honestly sounds really fun if they do it properly. There's also the Edgerunners hologram event, which looks like it'll basically be a challenge combat mode themed around the Cyberpunk collab characters and enemies. Motor Parkour Online seems exactly like what the name suggests. Motorcycle challenges and movement-based stages, which actually makes sense since they're also adding a new Cyberpunk bike this patch. And then there are smaller events like login rewards, combat activities, and side mini-games spread throughout the update. So overall, this patch doesn't just look big because of the characters. It actually feels like there's a lot to do. We're also getting new echoes, new bosses, elusive realm updates, and yes, Atom Smasher is expected to become an echo finally. That's probably one of the coolest things in the entire collab. Now let's talk about the new echo sets, because these actually look pretty important for the Cyberpunk characters. The main new set is called Shadow of Shattered Dreams, and from the current info, this set is heavily focused around hack mechanics. Once you inflict hack shifting on enemies, the set starts giving huge basic attack and heavy attack damage bonuses for a duration. So yeah, this is very clearly designed for characters like Lucy and Rebecca, since both of them constantly apply hack effects during combat. Now for the QL updates, there are actually some really nice changes coming. First, we're finally getting custom motorbike presets, which honestly should have been added a long time ago. You'll be able to save different bike setups instead of constantly changing everything manually. There's also a new moon viewing interaction feature where you can invite companions and basically hang out with them, similar to the motorcycle interaction system. You can switch perspectives, hide the UI for screenshots, and interact with characters during the scene. So this is definitely going to become a favorite feature for people who like taking photos. We're also getting camera improvements like proper forward and backward movement controls along with left and right tilt functions, which honestly sounds small but will make screenshots and exploration feel way smoother. And then there's the new Cyberpunk bike. Apparently the wheels are fully interactable, and the bike itself uses different shaders compared to normal motorcycles, which is why people think it might be tied to a special collab cutscene or even unique gameplay sections. There are also rumors about new weather systems like storms and cyber rain, which would honestly fit the whole Night City atmosphere perfectly if they actually add it. But yeah, that's basically everything we know so far about version 3.4. And I'm not gonna lie, this might end up being one of the most memorable updates they've done if they actually pull everything off properly. But let me know what you guys think. And hey, if you watched till the end, you're actually a legend.